In this video, we shall be looking at Amacrox 100 watt power inverter. As far as car chargers are concerned, this looks fairly chunky, but as far as inverters are concerned, this is fairly compact. The neck of the inverter extends outward or can be retracted back in for portability, and there's a little LED that either shows green or red color. At the rear there is the AC plug, which is designed to be universal, and it gives out 100 watts or maximum of 120 watts for 5 minutes, and the two USB ports give out 2.1 amp. As far as the build quality is concerned, there is very little room for any sort of criticism. Whatever has been built to a good standard. The materials feel good, it's sturdy, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. Although it's made of plastic, the touch and feel factor is fairly nice. Just that inserting the plug for the first time needed a little bit of effort, but from the next time onwards this wasn't an issue. As far as using this inverter goes, it fits in nicely in most cars, except in some cases it was a bit too close for comfort, and perhaps there are cars out there that may need the extension cord that has been provided in the packaging. Speaking of which, the packaging contains the inverter, a little manual, and the extension cord. Let's look at some use case scenarios. The comparisons are being made with this generic charger that had been used previously. The charging times are being compared with the same phone under similar conditions. On an average drive of 30 minutes, the generic charger could put in about 10% charge, say if the charge originally was 10%, whilst the inverter would charge in about 30% extra. So when the charge was at about 10%, at the end of the trip I'd be left with 40% charge on the same mobile under the similar circumstances. Next, something that I found myself doing quite frequently these days is charge multiple devices at the same time. Now in this case, a mobile and a 10-inch tablet that has 6000 mAh battery, and they both charge as if they are connected to a wall charger. In other words, two devices, sizes of the batteries did not make much difference. Next, the AC outlet. Now as you can see, the plug pretty much covers the back surface, so the USB ports are now inaccessible. Over here I'm using a Targus 90 watt charger, and it's working quite smoothly. The laptop is running and charging as well, and there has never been a issue with low voltage or low current or anything like that. Now, to put things in perspective, let's look at some of the chargers that came with different mobile phones. Over here, this one has output of 5 volts and 1.2 amps. Now, we have another one from HTC that has output of 5 volts and 1 amp. And I've looked at a few other chargers that came with different phones, and the story is very similar. The inverter over here outputs 2.1 amp, which of course is significantly more than the wall chargers we've seen so far. However, I don't think the mobiles are able to take advantage of that much current, because there's a limit to how fast lithium-ion batteries will charge, or the charging mechanism of the mobile phone can keep up with. But obviously, as time is passing, the mobile phones are charging faster and holding their charge for longer, so this inverter is in the long run an ideal thing to have. Or perhaps if someone has need for multiple charging ports while on the go, this can also be the solution. Or perhaps someone may need a 100 watt AC outlet in his car for whatever reason that may be. The thing is, this product will do that job. As far as negative things is concerned, the only thing I'm gonna say is the fan noise is audible, except when the engine is started the sound cannot be heard, and when the car is moving there is no problems at all. Also, the price is expected to be about $45 RRP in Australia, which can be a bit on the top side. A car charger may hardly be a very exciting thing to talk about. We may talk about the mobile that we are charging and the apps we've downloaded and things of that nature. Say, we don't talk about our blender or toaster, but we use them as we need them. And most certainly we can appreciate a good blender or toaster for that matter. The point is that, having used this inverter for a while, I've grown quite used to it. Not that I think about it actively every day, but I don't leave home without it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. You can also check out the full article at our website. The link is in the description. You can also subscribe in order to stay updated with our latest upcoming videos. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.